Hey everybody, I hope you guys are all doing okay. Welcome back to Let's Play Siralim Ultimate. The first thing we're gonna do is gonna make a couple quick changes to the audio. I think we're gonna have to take down battle sounds by... Let's do 2 ticks for now, because my philosophy is better too quiet than too loud. But when I was looking over the audio last episode, most of the things were fine. There was one sound effect that was way too loud. That was the specific, and it's a very specific thing. It's the sound effect that triggers when creatures gain stats in combat. And it was really noticeable when we were fighting the Urulos Knights, who were constantly gaining stats, but I'm like, okay, let's make things quieter, just because I think that makes it a more pleasant experience. The weekly bonus has also changed over today. This week we're getting 25% more loot, which is great, but this isn't a loot gathering episode. This is gonna be a boss killing episode. This episode we're gonna be trying to hunt down the false god, the lost construct. And we can choose which realm we want to fight him in. And since we went through all the realms once, since then we've been doing random realms, we could do another random realm, but why not straight away give ourselves the best chance, fight him in essentially what has become our home turf, the Arachnid Nest, just to give ourselves the best chance. I think that's what we're gonna do. We'll pay the 1000 power. Like, it's not free to choose a realm. It is free to go to a random realm, but if you're choosing a specific realm, you do have to pay 1000 power. But we've got 4 million power to spare, so we're not gonna be too worried about it. We are back in the Arachnid realm, where we have a whopping 43 ranks of favor with the goddess of poison, Regalis. Gonna be aiming for 44, which may or may not get in this run. We'll see how we do. We have a master to fight as well. And 8 wandering enemies. Enemies are poisoned and snared, and they've been damaged, which is good. Oh, we should see the rest of our... Okay, this is kind of bad, but not the worst. No additional attacks or casts is pretty bad, but it does simplify combat in a way. Here's our first enemy. There are extra nemesis creatures in this realm. So I believe confusion, the way it works is if you're attacking the enemy or casting a hostile spell on one of the enemies, it has a 50% chance to backfire. However, I was gonna say, however, you should be able to cast other spells normally, but you cannot cast any spells because you are also silenced, which is a bunch of garbage. So really all you can do is just stupidly defend, I guess. And you, Animatus, what is your macro? Is it... It's the Rabid Dementia one? Let's just try and use that. Seems like went pretty well. Not sure what that enemy is trying to do, but didn't really do very much for him. Another nemesis fight coming up. This time we should be able to use our Rabid Dementia properly. Despite being confused, this is kind of a way around that. In the boss fight, however, things are going to be a bit different, because In normal combats, our Animatus is immune to debuffs. In the boss battle, our Animatus will start out the battle confused. So we're gonna have to spend some turns... Excuse me, what happened? What? Okay, because we only had one attack, and the damage was prevented because of the 28% chance, and they have good luck, which means it's really more like almost a 50% chance of resisting damage. Which is gonna make this boss fight very complicated indeed. And okay, we're getting some of this combat as well. I'll be honest, I am not sure if we'll have what it takes to beat this boss. That's a mimic fight. Sure, let's do the mimic fight. Oh god. Okay, I guess we're gonna have to do it the old-fashioned way because this mimic is extremely tanky. Hopefully our duel... I don't even know what this guy's doing, but clearly he's having a hard time because of his confusion. Just, I don't know, man, cast your ethereal antidote. Maybe we can get rid of our confusion that way. Yeah, confusion is wearing off a little bit. Do you still have any... No, you don't. You used up all your charges. I don't know, just maybe Impending Doom? No, maybe just a normal attack? You dodged! That's annoying, to say the least. Maybe we just do this. Big, solid hit. Maybe Impending Doom again. Yeah, this fight is taking up a lot more time than I would like. But, yeah, he's finally dead. There we go. Didn't even give us anything exciting in the loot we got as a reward. Another regular enemy. Good hit. Good hit. Another one of these. We'll... would rather not have a mimic fight. I'd rather have the other event where you just get loot as a reward, because yes, you do get loot for fighting mimics. But you know what? Arbitration isn't gonna... I tell you what. Do this. Then our Animatus, who isn't confused, can cast Arbitration. Mainly to take away the rebirth buff. Our Vivifier... Do you have Arcane? You don't. I don't want you to use up your charges, because we might need them for the fight. Just, I don't know, man. Just Impending Doom, 5%. Nope, didn't work. And our Duelist when we eventually get a chance to go, can do Rabid Dementia on you. Big hit! Not quite enough. But we've got more where that came from. And now... yet another Mimic. A lot of loot, but nothing interesting. Here we go. This is the nice event that I like. We just get a bunch of loot. And enemies are sleeping as well. And they're blighted. And they've taken more damage. Blighted would be good if they were also healing. Like if they had the realm trait where they're like healing X% of their health per turn. But even if they don't have that, the blight means that they essentially cannot heal while that status effect is active. Alright, let's keep going. More combat. Oh god. Well, at least that was straightforward. More favor, getting closer to that next favor rank as well. These obtuse enemies are going to be a bit annoying because I think our attacks are not going to be very effective against them. So we're just going to have to use reincarnation, I believe. I don't know why we were taking damage. Was it because of Stay Dead? Spatter, okay. Spatter, yeah, that's another one of those traits that can sneak up on you and do a whole bunch of damage to your entire party. Okay. 3 more enemies. This is probably the master of the realm. Agile, we've gained defense. What do you... pulse? Well, let's just try and kill you straight away. And it worked. That's good. Feed back. Oh my god, just do that, I guess. That seems to have taken care of these guys, I think. There we go. Another couple levels. 1 more wandering enemy remains. And of course the master who is back over there. Nothing in these chests, nothing exciting anyway. Good hit. And they are dead. Another nemesis means another couple levels, and think the boss will also have shown up. Before we go to the boss, let me confirm that we've gotten all our buffs and debuffs. 5 things applying to our enemies, 5 buffs, and some of these stacking things, so extra defense, extra health. And enemies have been damaged. Before we, you know, have a go at the boss, let's have a go at this master. And this time, because this is a kind of pseudo boss fight, we are dealing with the issue of our animators being confused. So what we're going to do is we're going to cast Antidote. We're going to waste a couple turns doing this, just because Okay, that's not good. Just because we need our animators to not be confused. And you just wasted all your hits. Doing no damage. Okay. Let's just attempt Rabbit Dementia. Yeah, let's attempt Rabbit Dementia. What? The realm is what prevented that damage. Let's try that again. Look, a good hit, but they seem to be very tanky. The Dread White has gotten a chance to go. How about you just provoke? And the animators can just take another big hit. And now how about reincarnation? Yeah, they are resisting a lot of our damage. Very frustratingly. Honestly, just do reincarnation again. This will bring our Rift Dancer back to hopefully kill a couple of them. There we go. There we go. Nice and easy have beaten the the Master of the Realm. Now we can start buffing more attack, more intelligence. I don't. Let's just give him 50% more attack for. It just doesn't seem like a. It just doesn't seem like a good trade, does it? Afflicts 3 debuffs. Might as well. Like, we're already wasting turns dealing with confusion. Might as well do that, because then we can deal with all the debuffs, you know, at the same time. Why don't you gain buffs as well? Because we can steal them with arbitration. We're probably gonna lose, but anyway. Always critical. Sure, why not? We're probably gonna be dying in 1 hit anyway. 20% chance to avoid damage. Should we? Sure, let's do it. We already have 5 runes, so so these ones are just not doing anything for us. Alright, well, let's go into this combat, and I'm gonna be seeing this boss for the first time. This is more of a kind of exploratory mission than anything else. We'll see this boss, we'll find out what his deal is, and then the next time we come, we'll know what sort of a strategy we need, what sort of realm properties would help or hurt us. Ooh, this guy looks pretty cool. Let's talk to you. Target acquired. Description: weak, pathetic, ugly. Hey, come on now. Action chosen, termination by dismemberment. Prepare to die. Now that is a cool looking boss. A damn cool looking boss. And as I said, we are going to start out with some antidotes. Yeah, we are... Fear is one of the worst debuffs we could have gotten. Because it means we're not going to be gaining stats until it wears off. Oh, I wanted to cast Antidote, but I cast Defile instead. That's really bad. I think I just cost myself. I think I've just cost myself this this battle. Yeah, I just cost myself the battle with that. Steel Storm. We also really needed our Dread White to come back by himself. Yeah, oh, well... Yep. Not that I think we would have won, necessarily, had I cast the correct spell, but would have been less of a clusterfuck. Alright. Well, let's go back with this. And let's see how it goes now. 307, kind of low. But what are we dealing with? End of turn provoke. Enemies belong... once again, no additional attacks or casts. We cannot manually defend or provoke. Okay. How many enemies? This time only 6. We don't have any master to worry about either. Some loot as well. More loot. Ooh, Riddle Dwarf. Cherub's Missile. I'm gonna guess probably life, but let's confirm that. Ugh, come on. Nature. Nature? Is it nature? It is nature, okay. Okay, what have we gotten so far? Barrier and leeching, that's fine, I guess. No confusion, meaning no wasting our turn at the beginning of combat. Should we take this? Yeah, why not? Let's take that. Okay, I'm in concentration mode, although, I mean, against these trash mobs, it hardly even matters. Yeah, we'll give you 3 buffs, which we can just steal with arbitration at our leisure. Blighted, bleeding, enemies have been damaged. One cheesy thing we could do is, we could roll the realm properties until we got enemies heal like 70% per turn, and then we could blight the boss. Kind of a cheesy way of doing that. Just seems really bad. Should we let him start at the top? That also seems pretty bad. But you know what, let's... Should we... I mean, it's such a giving up. You know what? I'll do it. It's we're not doing really a stat reduction build, so that one was fine. Sleeping Ensnared could help us out with the boss being at the top of the timeline, but that is a real reckless thing that I did there. Excuse me? You dodged. Okay. Okay, we're gonna gain another favor rank. This one is just giving us resources from battles, which is fine. More loot. My favorite version of that event, and we got it 3 times in a row. No dumplings, but... No, dumplings were always just a bonus. And the this isn't really a dumpling farming episode. Alright, what's your deal? Excuse me, what? Yeah, enemies don't have dodge chance, so I don't know why they are seemingly dodging so often. Afflicts 3, well... No, I'm not gonna do it. Hey, found another skin. That's pretty good. This is gonna be another skin for a god, special god summon creature. Oh, and we also hit 29% achievements. I saw the Steam pop up. You won't be able to see the Steam pop up, but you will be able to see here. We did hit 29%. Big moment. All of these little achievement points bringing us small bits of the way closer. Mimic? Seriously? Okay, this is getting a little annoying. Let's... What's the spell? That gets... that turns your buffs into debuffs. Was it, didn't we have a... I thought we had a spell that targeted one enemy and turns their buffs into debuffs, right? Oh, no, not arbitration. Huh, weird. I guess let's just arbitrate. And why is my Ebony and blind? Why are my creatures afflicted with these strange debuffs? Who even knows? Let's just germinate this guy. And the Dreadwhite, you are confused and silenced, which means just provoke. You cannot manually provoke. You cannot even manually defend. Just skip your turn, I guess. Rift Dancer, just cast Reincarnation on the Dreadwhite. And Animatus, I guess, just attempt a regular attack. And Unicorn Vivifier, please use and I don't want you to use your contagion. No, contagion just removes minions. You're still blind, so use your other reincarnation. Well, I should have known blind would have done that. For some reason I was confusing blind with confused. Similar, but not quite the same kind of debuff. Alright, we should be able to finish the fight with this. There we go. One more wandering enemy. They're poisoned, they've taken more damage. What are you? You're just giving me more loot, which I'm fine with. There's our final enemy, a Nemesis. Ugh. Why are you... Why are they dodging so much? Is there some realm property, like, am I blind? Does it say extra chance to dodge somewhere on this list? And I'm just not looking at it. Because enemies should not be dodging this much. It should just not be happening. It should just not be happening. Alright. This should finish them. There we go. I hate that Nemesis creature. It should just be removed from the game. It's just not fun. Fighting enemies where the only gimmick to the fight is that it's scripted to take longer. Because the game artificially has said they can't take more than a certain percentage of their health as damage. Doesn't seem that interesting either. Alright, there is our nether boss. Probably gonna lose again. Well, before we go and most likely lose, let's just make sure we've grabbed all the items of interest in this realm, and we'll go. The way I'm gonna do this is I'm gonna take one more attempt at this boss with the realm instability, and if that doesn't yield the results that we are after... Okay, he is hitting all of us with some of his attacks. Excuse me? Okay, our Dread White, we desperately need you to bring the rest of our people back. You're gonna have to cast Reincarnation on yourself. You're gonna have to do it. And the rest of our people are gonna die, but then we should gain stats as a result. And so we are alive. Our Animatus is now able to go. So the way we should do this is cast once again Reincarnation on the Dread White. Bring everyone else back again. Gain some more stats. Everyone else is gonna die again. Everyone except for these two beefy stats. Sorry, these two beefy units with their stats. But this guy is also gaining stats. Okay, so I need to read actually what his deal is. Because despite the fact that we've gained all these stats, he's still damaging us. And why is he damaging us is what I need to figure out. So what is this? Increases defense. Deals damage based on its stats gained. So where are the stats being gained? So this is a stat gain kind of thing. So this boss is maybe if I provoke you, you cannot provoke. Yeah, I don't think this is a good fight for us because we don't have a good way of stopping enemies from gaining stats. Nevertheless, you know what? Oh, the barrier. I should have cast Arbitration. What? Should have cast Arbitration. Oh, finally, our Dread White with his automatic resurrection. Doing the business for us. Once again. But here's what I'm gonna do this time. feel like his minions are really hurting us quite badly. Okay, so that's one thing dealt with. Now our Dread White, what you should do, my friend, my only friend, is just arbitrate. Arbitrate, yes. Yes, arbitrate. And next turn onwards, we will start casting Archangel's Blessings. What? Why did you die? Why did you die? I don't... I'm a little annoyed at this. Like, why did my animators die? Based on fucking what? Spiderlings. We got rid of his minions, though. We got rid of his minions, though. I don't get it. So once more, we'll try it on Realm Instability. Good, a good amount. Strong against life, strong against nature, buff, agile, why not? End of turn provoke, why not? Let's go back. And if this doesn't work, we'll just... Fuck that. Mimic fight, just get lost. Bursting out and attacking. Oh, extra traits, why not? And a minion. Sorry, I'm a little quiet just because I'm not impressed with how that last fight went. We got rid of his minions. Where did Spiderlings come from? Anyway, I'm just a little irritated at how that went. And we're probably gonna lose this. We might not even reach the boss because of enemies having extra traits. But, you know what, let's just fight this Mimic. Okay. Oh, we've got our extra attacks back at least, so there's that. We've got that going for us at least. Is there a reflect damage? No, there isn't. Enemies are just being annoying for no reason. Why didn't they take the damage that we're supposed to? One of them had rebirth, so it's gonna annoyingly come back, I think. Yep. These extra traits, man, are really grinding my gears. Alright. Yep, you can lose stats. You can lose less stats. That's fine with me. What is this? Schism. Schism. A life class spell, evidently. Let's put that in. At least we're getting a few of these encounters. Alright, I guess we'll have... guess we'll have these guys to deal with. Oh my god, just die, dudes. Is there reflect damage? Anyway. Oh, more people attacking us? Just stop it, please. What are you do? What is going on? These extra traits are really making things interesting. I don't think they're gonna apply to the boss though, so that 5 more enemies. Ugh. Okay. Always critical damage, or... You sure, I'll give you a 20% damage avoidance. You can take that and be happy. Barrier and more defense could help us out a little bit. We have donated, right? Are we gonna win, or is one of them gonna... Yep, one of them's gonna try and come back. But we sent him back to the grave. Let's give you less health. You're blighted now as well. They've got stand as one, I can tell, because of those annoying sound effects. Yep, and you briefly saw it flash on the screen as well. And the game's not going to let them take damage because of the weirdly glitchy way that it's implemented. But the stand as one enemy has died. That's extra traits for you. You never know which creature is going to do something awful. You know what? Let's try and take less damage. Let's try and actually win this. War is what's causing us to take damage. The war minion. So we're gonna have to keep that in mind. Some loot as well. You can take more damage. Alright. One more wandering enemy. And again, I think one of them had rebirth. A couple of them. That guy came back a few times. Oh hey, a Pandemonium Shrine. And at least we got a rare encounter out of this whole deal. Not one of the most exciting ones, but you know what, it's fine. At least we'll get one of these rare trait materials out of it, and a bunch of other loot, it seems. Alright. Before we go and probably die to this boss, let's... Oh hey, low-level netherstone. Before we probably die to this boss yet again, let's just collect everything else in this realm. good amounts of loot, but apart from that nether stone... Ooh, and a couple of skins. I was gonna say, we already found one skin. This is our second one. So that's good. So I guess we have found a couple fun things. Enemies are sleeping as well, which should help us out a little bit in the beginning of this combat. The problem is, if he's gaining stats every turn, the way to stop stat gain is... It's way too late to be doing this. But... we're gonna need spells that inflict this on Death's Call. Ooh, we have Misery. Okay. Terror is an interesting... Maelstrom. Confusion is good to have as well. So if we fail this time, we'll come back with some extra debuffs based on fear. Alright. Prepare to die. So here's the thing. We need... so the head is doing damage based on stats gained. So we need to stop its stat gains with Misery. Our Animatus now has a chance to go. Except you lost your turn. Why? Why? Do you have extra traits? You do have extra traits. Well, I guess we're fucked. I guess we are 100% completely and utterly fucked. So we need to do Contagion. Rid of your minions. And our... our centaur basically killed himself. Now, really, all you can do is... should you... yes, you should. You should, while you still have the chance to do something, should cast Reincarnation on the Dreadwhite. Or, let's think about this. Because if we don't, then the Dreadwhite will get a chance to go. What would we have the Dreadwhite do if we had the chance? He has Archangel's Blessing. You know what? We should. Because then the Dreadwhite can potentially... I know, but the Dreadwhite won't be able to go. How about you cast... Major Resurrection? Do you still have that? On you. And now the Dreadwhite can cast Archangel's Blessing. God, he's doing so much damage. That's kind of crazy. And he keeps gaining minions for some reason. Okay. Oh, Rapid Fatigue, is that one of the... yeah, that is one of the things. Here's what we're gonna do. Now we will cast Star Pact? I mean, it's the best time to do it. Wait, why are we taking damage? Why did we take damage when we cast Star Pact? Oh, I'm gonna lose my turn because of all these debuffs. Why did we... Wait, one hit killed why? Wait, so... Why was I one hit killed? Reap? Like, why was I one hit killed? Okay, Body of Lost Construct is the thing that's giving them minions, but why was my Animatus one hit killed? I'm trying to find the part where my Animatus cast Star Pact, because we took a bunch of damage after that. Okay, Spiderlings is why my Animatus died. And then later on he was one hit killed for some unknown, bizarre reason. How long has this video gone? 50 minutes. Okay, we'll try once more on Realm Instability, except this time I'm not going to give the boss any buffs. Just anything above 300. Damage every turn. You know what? You know what? I'm done with this boss. I don't like this boss. I don't like his face. I don't like his weird gimmicks that don't seem to be intuitive in any way. Like, what do you... Immune to indirect damage, sure. A mimic, why not? Some pointless loot that, you know, we don't have any loot bonus, so it's not going to do anything for us. Loses less stats, why not? So which one is the body part, we'll have to see, that is giving minions immune to spell damage? Sure. Deals less damage, okay. Less intelligence, sure. You're just delaying things by giving me all these extra combats. Well, I guess I didn't have to interact with these things, but You know what, it's fine. I should have used arbitration first, but it's okay. They're dead anyway. Oh hey, Amalgam Gardens is the answer to that one. Okay, let's just try and get this fight over with. The portal is up there. Before we go into the portal, let's just look around. Maybe there's some rare encounter. Somewhere in this realm. We'll also just gather up these materials for our missions. Where have we not been? There could be things at the ends of these corridors, but most likely if there are things, there'll be treasure chests, and treasure chests aren't gonna have that much in them because we're playing on 0 realm. Oh hey, a rare encounter. Another one of these, so we'll get at least a trait material out of it. Pandemonium Flame in that case. Alright. Yeah, it doesn't feel like this False God fight is a good one for us, just because it's got too many, it seems to have too many weird gimmicks to it. Minions and stat gains. Seems like a bit much. But, I mean, clearly the issue is that I'm going into it with the wrong build for it. And that was something that I fully expected, that, you know, I'm playing as an animator. It's a very specific kind of build, and it's very strong against some things, but obviously some things just weren't going to be good matchups for us. Okay, let's fight against this guy, and if this doesn't work, then I'm gonna have to do some off-screen stuff to try and figure out what to do. Alright. He starts out with no minions. So let's start out... Let's start out attacking the head. Alright. It gives minions to the body parts, okay. And you should cast Misery on the head. Now the Vivifier should cast Reincarnation on the Dread White. Alright, that's kind of working, I guess. What you should do now is, should you cast something? Germinate the body. To try and make sure it doesn't give minions. You should once again cast Reincarnation on the Dread White. Are we doing this? I mean, we should. It's 0 realm instability. The head is about to go. So what do we want out of the Rift Dancer? How about just maybe Rabbit Dementia, hope we attack the correct target, or I'm gonna say Rabbit Dementia and just hope we do damage to something. I was hoping we hit the head, but we didn't. Our animators took an extra attack, but again, it didn't. Didn't really do very much. Alright, now with our Vivifier, what should we do? How about a double Rabbit Dementia, maybe? Let's go double Rabbit Dementia action. Not doing that much damage though is one issue. So maybe we should be targeting the Dread White a little bit more. I mean, we're hanging in there. We're hanging in there. So reincarnation, I think, is what we wanted to do. Yeah. We need our animators to get more stats. And, okay. The body has just given minions, so we need to cast Contagion. Alright, and now our animators is gonna go. Let's attack the head. Okay, how much health do you... really, I've mentioned this before, but they're really... You should be able to see the boss health bars. It should just be there by default. I think we should just be doing this constantly. Yeah, these stat gains are making things very tough. Are you even doing good damage? I mean, you're doing good damage to the head. But other than that, not really. You know what? Let's just do Rabbit Dementia. Eventually, we'll punch through. Okay, we need to get rid of the minions, but we can not. We cannot. Okay, that kind of sucks. How about we germinate the body? Then you're gonna have to cast Contagion. And now you can cast Rabid Dementia. Yeah. The stat gains are what's really screwing us on this fight. Buffs and debuffs. I don't know, maybe Scorned is gonna help somehow. Even though, you know, probably not. Okay. Yeah, this just... I'm obviously doing this fight wrong. That just goes without saying. But clearly there's something... There's gonna be ways to fight that counteract the stat gains, but I mean, maybe there's some spell from one of the gods or from one of the guilds that helps out. Should have cast Germinate. Well, we can cast Germinate. Is the body gonna get a turn? It is not gonna get a turn. Okay, so now we finally get some proper attacks. The head is still alive. Come on. Give me a break. You're out of Rabid Dementias. I don't know, just Misery on you. Do you increase stats? Increases the intelligence. I don't care about increases the attack. Increases the speed. Okay, okay, I don't know. Yeah, there must be better way to do this fight. And I really wish we could see health bars. Star Pact is doing no damage at all. All of the body parts are still alive. This is a battle of attrition, to say the least. Well, here we go. They're taking no damage from Corpse Explosion. So, what stats are the shoulders raising? What stats are the arms raising? I don't really care about attack. We basically want the head to go last, so this thing isn't gaining defense. Alright, I want to get rid of the head. Okay, now the head is dead. Okay. Finally, fatigue is setting in, and honestly, there's not much left to do. I guess we could just start casting Misery on these random body parts. Do you have Misery? No, you don't. Impending Doom is not gonna... Archangel's Blessing, I guess. Just for fun. Okay. The one thing I'll say is that at least he stopped gaining defense. Okay. Doing decent damage. But he's also got like a truckload of health. And we just need to keep doing this. And, I mean, at this point, it doesn't matter what else we do. Basically, I'm gonna say we've already won, but it's gonna take a while. Oh, you still have a Rabbit Dementia. So go ahead and use that. Actually, do you have Rabbit Dementia by yourself? You do. I just use it up. Hey, hey, look at that. Another body part down. And I guess just keep casting Misery. Take away whatever few buffs you had. And now once again, let's do some more Rabbit Dementia. Oof, okay. Man, this is a proper battle of attrition. We've obviously won. The main reason we were able to win is because we were able to survive the early rounds and gain stats for our creatures rather than them getting killed every single turn. But the fact that it's taking us this long on 0 realm instability means, well, it could be one of two things, possibly both. One thing could be that I'm not understanding how to do this fight, which I think is obviously very likely to be true. The other thing is that it just might not be great for our build. And yeah, I don't think the animator class by default is a great way to do. It's a very strange collection of things that this boss is doing. So I couldn't even tell you off the top of my head which class would be best at dealing with it. And you've used up your Rabbit Dementia? Yes, you have. Okay. So I don't know, just keep attacking. I don't even know which one has the least amount of health left. So we did about 2 million and a bit damage to that thing. The problem is he's got 36 million health. $36 million health. I'm just blighting the enemies, I don't know, just in case somehow they were gonna heal. Yeah, it's certainly not a good sign if it's taking us this long to take it down on 0 realm instability. did a good amount of damage. Very decent amount of damage. Except you cast Rapid Dementia on the wrong target. It was a 50-50 chance. So that one I'll show you in the battle history. It's gonna say it took damage too many times that turn. Yep. No. So to do list attacks has, yeah, okay. Towards the bottom of the screen it says that the shoulder has been damaged too many times this turn. So I guess let's go after the shoulder maybe. Probably like things like Impending Doom don't even work against bosses, because I think it's gonna. Well, it didn't say resisted because it's a boss, but I'm pretty sure it wouldn't work. Pretty sure it wouldn't work. Just defend. Just more of this, I guess. Those dodges are also cutting down on the already meager damage that we're doing to this thing. Once again, 50-50 chance whether Rapid Dementia is going to select the correct target. This time it did. So we did get a bit of extra damage that time. Just defend. Should have probably cast Germinate. Doesn't really matter. Attack the shoulder. Yeah, okay, the shoulder's dead. So, are you immune to spells? Is that the problem? Because I'm trying, like, the corpse explosions did no damage. Star Pact did no damage. Corpse explosion, it says prevented, and in brackets it says false god. So I'm not sure which property of his has apparently made him completely immune to spells, but that's another thing that's slowing everything down. Just defend. Hopefully this finishes it. Yes, there we go. Wow. Another, oh, well, let's get our paltry rewards first. And let's see what we get. We can choose. Oh. Knocked my earphones out. You can choose one of these. It doesn't seem. This could be really good. At the start of battle, sorcery creatures gain Rune of Sa. What does this do? It's a spell. We'd have to cast it manually. Large amount of damage. Buffs and minions are removed. Caster's debuff is removed. That is interesting. I don't know if it really fits in with our build that much. This could also be good, but it's a very modest increase to attack damage based on only one thing. Honestly, this seems like pretty interesting. So this doesn't cause the bomb itself to deal more damage. This just causes us to deal more damage to enemies while they have the bomb debuff. So I don't think that's that interesting. Nor is that. Which one of these do we want? Like, we have to pick one. Eventually, obviously, we'll want all the anointments just because it's another thing to collect. But for now, we obviously want to pick ones that are useful to us somehow. The best offense? Honestly, I might just take that. Like, it's a small damage boost, but like it's an uncomplicated thing. Like, what on attack effects do we have? So our unicorn, who is I think our unicorn is a sorcery creature. And our unicorn also has the on-attack effect of resurrecting one of our dead creatures. So I'm gonna take this for that reason. There could be a bit of a synergy with this. And we also gain a spell. What does the spell do? It doesn't do anything when cast. Oh, interesting. So you gain more defense simply by exhausting the spell's charges. Could be other synergies based on other things that do stuff based on missing spell charges. Ooh, and 1150 reputation, which means we should also gain like one stat, I think. Yes. We gained 0.1% dodge chance. And the guild will also have something new in it for us to buy. And we can turn in our training mission. Are we gonna summon divination candle enemies? I'm gonna say no. Not with such a low realm bonus. We'll get back into that in the subsequent episodes when we're doing regular realms again. For now, I think we're just gonna call it good. Let's take a look. Nothing there. Okay, we've donated, right? Yes, we have. And where is the exit? Ooh, there's a whole section of the map we haven't seen. Just duck in there quickly, and then the exit is all the way to the west. Alright, let's start moving to the exit now. Obviously, the question on my mind is, could we have beaten that boss on realm instability? I think the answer is, it would have been really annoying. Like, I just don't have a good... I'm gonna sit down, obviously, between episodes, and probably while I'm doing that, some insightful moment will occur when I'll be like, oh yeah, I should have done that, but like, it's just... like, gaining attack, like gaining all kinds of stats, and then doing damage based on that. We put a lid on it, kind of, but I don't think we've got a good way to deal with it, while also buffing the boss with the realm properties, and, you know, debuffing ourselves. And, you know what? I'm gonna immediately start another Keyforge mission. Oh, and we've got the anointment. There we go. Oh yeah, and we only have 2 anointments right now, so what does this do? only have 2 anointments right now, so we can equip one more. Which one did we get? It was Rune of Sa, but like which class is it? Rune Knight? Probably? Okay. Well, just take a look at these. I'm gonna take that, and our sorcery creatures are our Rift Dancer and our Unicorn, as I correctly predicted. It's not a great synergy with our build, but we'll see how it goes. Like, it's only... Like, it's most useful to us when one of our creatures are dead. Which, you know, it's not a... It's a very situational thing. Like, either they're all alive or they're all dead, other than, you know, the... Dreadwhite and the Animatus. So, you know, the person who could do it was probably already dead. It'd be a very, very situational thing to have dead members of the party with the Unicorn still alive and with a turn to go. But you know what? We'll see how it goes. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sign up to fight another false god. Which of these? Spell damage, spell stats, attack damage, difficult chance, dodge chance, stat boosts, and indirect damage. Yeah, I like these bonuses. So I'm gonna seek out another bounty with the Nature Guild. So we fought Lost Construct. 4 more false gods to go before we can start fighting them based on our build specifically, rather than just you know, going through the list. But you know what, let's go and fight Mindworm. Let's read his description. Mindworm is a menacing foe who traveled to Rhodia from another dimension to obtain the nether orb of sorcery. Okay, it manipulates its foes into fighting against each other. That doesn't sound fun. Nevertheless, I do want to see what it's like. So let's fight it. Let's remind ourselves that it's going to be realm depth 463. What we're going to also do is just check what realm depth we're on right now. 4, 5, 8. So once again, we're gonna have one realm to do, and then another boss fight. So let's roll ourselves. Oh, hey, we've already got a. But there's extra traits. But it's not a boss floor, so it could still be good. So if I leave and go back, is it still? It's still 367. Okay, so it should still be on that next episode as well, so we don't have to spend any time re-rolling, which is good. But yeah, I think that's gonna be all for this episode. We did okay. We took a couple cracks at the boss on realm instability, and had we gotten the ball rolling, we could have maybe done okay, but I feel like it does get a bit out of control with all the stats it's gaining. And if you are preoccupied with snaring it and like using your spells to waste its turn or like debuffing it, it's also using up opportunities in which you could do damage to it. And like damage to this boss seems to come at a premium because it has a ton of health, and it's gaining defensive stats, and for some reason, parts of it just seem to be completely immune to spell damage. For some reason that I'm still not fully understanding. I'm gonna have to read up on how this boss fight works. So I don't feel too bad about not trying too many times on high realm instability. I just don't think it was a good matchup for our build. But still, you know, it's good that we saw it. It's good that we killed it once. Just to have that victory in the bag. We do have to kill all the false gods 10 times for those achievements. So we got off the mark on that. And we found a couple cool things in this episode. We found a low level nether stone and a couple skins that we just randomly found inside loot. So I'm overall pretty happy with how this episode has gone. But yes, it's definitely gone on long enough. So I'm gonna draw things to a close. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, and I do hope you'll stick around for the next episode as well. And until then, take care.